Welcome to week 5 of prep.
Quick interjection while I'm editing this. It's week 6. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about week 5, but it's week 6. Let's get back to the video.
Fantastic start to the week. It was sunny literally like 2 minutes ago, so I have no idea what's happened. I guess that's just Scotland for you. It is Monday, so as usual, I checked in this morning with coach. Checking photos will be on the screen here. Very happy with how we're looking, fat loss wise, doing very well. Felt flat as fuck, probably am flat as fuck, but that's always bound to happen when dieting, so just gonna have to suck it up and unfortunately deal with it. That's what I said to Taylor yesterday when I would post workout. I was like, fuck me, I look flat. Then I realised, I was like, that is part of it. Like, you can't be full and dieting, it just doesn't make sense. So sent them over to Taylor. He's very happy with the photos. Last week I didn't get an off-plan meal because weight was kind of up, down, up, down, up, down. But this week he said we probably will get one, which is good news, I suppose. Like I said, I'm not too arsed about an off-plan meal. Like, for me, the most important thing is the overall goal, which is get fucking stage ready, bruv. Sorry if you can't hear me, it's windy as fuck. I'm going to turn around from the wind in a second, so hopefully it tidies up a little bit. But morning update, most important bit, we were 89.15 kilograms this morning, which is the lowest of lows I've been at so far. So very, very happy with where we're at currently. Yeah, prep's been pretty smooth sailing so far. Haven't had any hiccups, any issues. Had a wee illness, but other than that, pretty fucking smooth. So on to week 5. Feels surreal to say week 5 already. Like, it's gone so quick, which I suppose is a good and a bad thing. Like, just shows you how quick time goes, but good in the sense of I want to be at the hard bit. Like, that is what I had a conversation with Taylor, my coach, this morning. He was like, what's your why? And for me, my why is pushing myself. Like, I've always been a person that wants to do, like, I've never been like a sit down, do fuck all type person. Like, I've always been a driven person for hard things. Like, not necessarily things I don't want to do, because these things that I'm doing are things I do want to do. Like, for example, running. Did a full marathon, done about 5 half marathons. Running wasn't something I did when I was younger, so it was something I took up, and I was like, I want to give this a lot of my time, a lot of my effort, and see how far I can push it. And sub 4 hour half marathon, 1:39 minute, no, fucking hell, that would have been shite. Sub 4 hour full marathon, 3 hours 50, and then half marathon 1:39, which is pretty good. I mean, I didn't actually take speed work that seriously either, so happy with that. I just kind of wanted to get the sub 4 marathon. So, but the important bit about that isn't the pace or anything. It's for me, the amount of mental battle it takes. Like, see, waking up when I didn't want to do it and going and doing it. That for me is more rewarding than anything else in this life. And I was just saying to Taylor, for me, bodybuilding is just a prolonged version of that. Like, it's a prolonged version of doing things day to day that add up and kind of get you to where you want to be. So that is my why. I enjoy pushing myself the best I can. I enjoy the dig. I enjoy the grit. Someone that enjoys the journey will walk farther than someone that enjoys it. Yeah, let's restart. Someone that enjoys the journey will walk way further than someone that enjoys the destination. Bash! But it's true. Like, for me, bodybuilding isn't about being inside out peeled. Like, that's not what it's about. It's about getting up every day, having the same meals. Got cardio to do. Didn't want to do it yesterday, don't fucking care, go do it. Got to train. It doesn't matter if you feel shite, if you're out, if you're at shit sleep, go and do it. Like, either way, it just doesn't matter. So that to me is what's important. And that's why for me, like, bodybuilding is just the most enjoyable thing, because running marathons, right, you can go and you can run. It will be hard. Obviously, training will be hard, but training, the majority of it's not that difficult. Got a few long runs here and there that are a bit like, fucking hell, but the actual event is done within 3 to 4 hours. Whereas, like, if you're thinking about a bodybuilding show, you've got the whole prep, which is like 25 weeks, for me anyway, and then the actual show itself. So 25 weeks to go and do, like, get ready for the show of dig. Obviously not all of it's going to be difficult, but you've got at least 10 weeks of it that are going to be like solid, like proper hard to do. And that just, for me, is enjoyment. Like, I enjoy the hard stuff. A marathon, like I said, is going to be hard for those 3 hours. The training is hard, but it's not your Monday to Friday, your Saturday, Sunday, your 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. isn't marathon training. Whereas when you're doing a bodybuilding show, your whole life is difficult. Like, that's what I'm excited for. The difficult. Oh, it's not. Do you know what I mean? Like, the being so dialed in is what I'm excited for, and what I've been enjoying so far. So that is my why for bodybuilding. Oh, well, that's the secondary why, because the main why is just I love training. Realistically, training is 80% of bodybuilding, and that is the thing that kind of got me into bodybuilding, is training. So, like, I'd never thought when I first started, oh, I really love dieting, I really love being on plan. No, I thought I fucking love training. Let me do the rest of it. So that is my bodybuilding why, and why I want to do the shows I want to do, why I want to push myself the way I want to push myself, and why I think I'll be good, because I enjoy the difficult stuff. It's not okay, like, the cardio for me has never been an issue. Like I said, I was previously running, so I actually enjoy it. I mean, sit at home and watch YouTube for 30 minutes or do it on a Stairmaster, literally no difference to me whatsoever. So yeah, that is my why. Like I've said, today is Monday, so I'm going to take you for a full week. I'm going to make these vlogs lots longer. The one that's going up today, because I'm going to be posting them every Monday, the one that's going up today is half an hour. So hopefully this one that I'm recording now, week 5, so week 4 was half an hour. Hopefully week 5 I can push up to like 35-40 minutes. Is the goal. I want them to be long. I don't want it to be short form. I want it to be long form, enjoyable, sit down, have a meal, whatever. And just good as well for me to look back. I've tried sort of a diary before, but I just don't. I'm not very good at typing or writing. I'm very good at talking, albeit a lot of it is shite, but I'm good at talking for prolonged periods of time as well. So for me, having like a digital diary where I can just speak, it's going to be much more beneficial. So I will see you guys. Tomorrow is legs, so I'll be checking with you guys then. Maybe get some training clips on. I'll see you then. Well, good afternoon, people. Hope we are well. It is now Thursday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. I lied. It was pool day today. I've already trained. I've now got my post-workout meal, which is blueberries, chicken, rice, and I've got 100 grams of broccoli downstairs cooking up. So, a little update. We have broken not only the 89s, and this morning we were down to 88.95. I'm looking at myself as well now. I'm like, oh my God, maybe we're not fat. Maybe we're not a shit bodybuilder. Maybe we're actually going to be all right, which is I'm excited for. Especially having not had, like, obviously at the start I was having an off-plan meal every week, like a Five Guys. So I haven't had that this week. So I'm a bit flat. Like, see, when I trained Sunday, I did feel a bit flat. Like, I didn't really have much of a pump, but just going to have to embrace that. So I'm very happy with the visuals with that as well. Like, the fact that I haven't really had a proper, like, basically I'm not full with carbs and sort of glycogen and glucose and stuff. So it is good to still, like, training is still flying and actually still be happy with the look, regardless of how full I actually feel. Like I said, today was pool. Didn't really film any bits of that, but it was a really good session. Progressed on pretty much everything, which is fantastic. Like, strength is still coming through. Like, I'm still getting stronger and stronger. I mean, it is only week 6, so we shouldn't really see that dropping off anytime soon. Hopefully not for a bit longer anyway. Same with just general, like, recovery. Feeling good, not feeling too tired, not feeling too battered, anything like that. Like, feeling fine, which is kind of a main positive. For me, I want to make sure that I'm recovering well. Sleep for me is massive. I'm 8 hours a night minimum every single night. So, like, that aspect's always going to be covered. Like, I don't want to be waking up while dieting to like a 6-hour sleep. That's just going to make me feel even worse. So things that are in my control, such as sleep to an extent, the time I close my eyes and the time I open my eyes is in my control. Obviously, waking up and stuff isn't really in my control, but I'll try and make it as good as possible, and then just kind of winding down at night, all that kind of stuff is in my control as well. So that is today's update, down to 88.95. Tomorrow is push, Friday is then a rest day, Saturday legs, Sunday upper. So I will see you guys again tomorrow for push, where I'm probably going to take you guys for a few bits of my push session. I've got a posing lesson with Matt Butcher in the morning, and then once we have that posing lesson done, time to have my pre-workout meal, let it digest, and then we'll head straight to the gym. So I'll pick up with you guys tomorrow. I'm not expecting another new low, to be fair. I was 89.5, then dropped to 88.95. So quite a big drop in one day. So I wouldn't imagine we're going to see much of a drop tomorrow. Probably back up or maybe around about the same. So we'll see. But I will see you guys then. So, as I said yesterday, it is now Thursday. The absolute genius I am predicted the weight. I was 88.95 yesterday. Kind of predicted we'd be up a little bit today because we had such a big drop off. So we're at 89.15. So kind of exactly what I said would happen, up 0.2. But who fucking cares? It's exactly how it works. You're not going to be down every day, and if I was down every day, I would be literally wasting away. Today is push. I have a haircut at 1:30. It's currently 8. I've had my first meal, done my posing lesson, and then I'm going to go and train after my pre. And then, yeah, I'll show you guys a lot of the training, which will be fun. And then, yeah, time for a haircut. Then rest of the day chill. Rest day tomorrow, so I'll take you guys a bit with me. I'm also filming a full day of eating, which will probably be out before this video. So if you're interested and you haven't seen that, go watch it. It should be out before this video. Just basically going through all my current meals at, what am I even out now? Like 18 weeks out, 19 weeks out? Sounds funny saying that. I don't think it gets real till like 10 weeks out. Then you're like, okay, I'm in condition now. I'm feeling good. So excited for that, but also enjoying the current time. Haircut done, bash. I know what you're thinking. What is this handsome bastard up to? Just kidding. My hair was so fucking fluffy. I look like a meerkat with a little puff on top. But that is haircut done, push session done. It's now just time to go home. I've got my last 2 meals to eat, steps to complete. I did cardio as well at the gym, so just 12,500 steps to complete. And then I've got a check-in tomorrow with Taylor just to see how we're looking. I've got an offline meal as well, I believe, to have tomorrow, 5 guys. So hopefully after morning check-ins that stays. But I would imagine it will. Feeling a little bit tired, which isn't like the end of the world. You have days even when you're in the off season where you feel a bit tired. So I'm not putting that down to being in a diet anyway. So gonna go home. I will see you guys when I'm home for a little bit more content. I think I'm gonna try. So I seen Ganabolic. Shout out Joe Gan. I'm sure he's fucking watching this. But he posted about, took a screenshot of it, about this basically like healthy, not healthy, basically a black coffee but makes it look like a milkshake, like iced black Americano blended, and it looks fucking unreal. So just for some steps, me and the missus, we're going to go to Starbucks and then we're going to go walk. So I'm going to try that, and it looks fucking unreal. So really excited to try that. Like I'm actually buzzing. It just looks like a milkshake, so I'm really excited to try that. So I'll show you that. I'll give a little taste review. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow as well when we check in with Coach. So here we have an iced decaf black Americano blended. So pretty much like milkshake texture, but just a coffee. And I have tried it already. It's pretty good. It tastes a lot better than Americano does anyway. And it's a bit more textured. It tastes a bit more like a milkshake. So if you're near Starbucks and you're dieting, I would recommend. What is happening, people? So it's now Friday, a new day, fresh haircut has been got, and it's a rest day for myself. Now, Fridays are normally a day where I work a long shift, 8:30 till 5:30. Long, I know, but for me, normally my other days are like part-time hours. So I'm off today. I have a holiday, thankfully. So started the morning off, just got my cardio done, got my cardio, calves and abs done this morning, ticked off all my check-ins, edit this video, edited another video. It is now 11:45. So all I've had is 1 meal. On a rest day, I'm trying my hardest to push my food back so that I'm not like starving. So I can go as fasted for as long as possible. Not because I feel fasted has any benefit, just because if I eat my first meal at say 6 when I wake up, I'm then going to want my next meal at 10, then going to want my next, do you know what I mean? So push my first meal back to about 10. It's now almost 12, so I'm going to have my second meal. Today is also the day where I get a 5 guys. Didn't get one last week because the weight wasn't moving too great, but this week's been a really productive week. I've had quite a few big drops, so 5 guys is going in as we don't want to drop too much. So I'll take you guys with me tonight. We are currently 89 kilograms. We've had a low this week of 88.95, so we're not far off from that. So I would imagine Taylor says he thinks we'll be low 88s come Monday, Tuesday next week, which would be fantastic. And I had some check-in shots today as well, so I'll put them up on the screen. It's going wonderfully. Like I feel like I'm coming to life. Looking so much better. My legs as well. Like fucking hell, nice set of legs, eh? But it's just good to like see the legs coming to life. The upper body is there as well. Abs are coming through as well. Posing as well is getting better, which is just obviously going to help. So yeah, it's going to be a good day today. It's about 12 now, like I said. Going to make all my meals for the rest of the day. Then going to go see my girlfriend. I think we're going to go a walk, get a coffee. I tried obviously that Ganabolics coffee, the iced blended Americano thing. So I'm going to possibly get that again today because that was pretty fucking good. So I'll take you guys with me. I'm going to go, obviously, like I said, I'll go a walk, nice long walk, because I've got so many steps to do, 12,500. I've done like fuck all. So I think we're going to go for like a big 10k walk, get a coffee, and then I'll see you guys when we're having Five Guys later on today. So we are now back from our walk. I've done 13,000 steps. We went for a walk, came back, just kind of sat about for a bit. Had 2 meals to had my pasta and mince times 2, so ate both of them. And then I really fancied a sunbed, which is why I'm looking a little bit burnt. But I'd already done pretty much all my steps, so I just went for a sunbed, and I was like, I'm not fucking driving, I'll just walk. So now done 13,200, and then go to Five Guys. I'm about to leave now. It's approaching 6:30, so gonna eat that. The last couple of times I've been, there's been quite a big queue going. Shock, Five Guys on a Friday night. Who would have guessed it? But that's unfortunate when I have to have mine. And there's been a bit of a big queue a couple of past times I've gone. So I'm gonna go there. Eat that. I'm gonna come home. I think I'm gonna shave because I'm gonna do a check just for myself tomorrow. I just want to kind of see how I look after like carbs. I'm just curious to see if I can tell a difference from the photos I took this morning to tomorrow. So we'll see. It'll just be cool to see. I would imagine I'm probably not lean enough yet where sort of extra glycogen, extra kind of carbs make a difference. But they will. Like I'll probably feel a bit fuller, but we'll see like a visual difference. I'm not sure if we're at that stage yet. I haven't like dieted or prepped having the amount of knowledge I have now. When I last dieted, I wasn't coaching. It was about 60 weeks ago, and I was just was first getting into it. So I was just kind of taking orders from my coach pretty much. So I wasn't like fully too sure on like what was actually happening. I was just like, he says what I do it. That's it. Now obviously we're going into a bodybuilding prep. I'm a coach myself. I'm got the qualifications. I'm much more experienced. I know the qualifications don't coach like fuck all, but I've fallen in love with bodybuilding a lot more, and I've learned sort of more stuff than I did know then. So I know kind of what's happening and when I'm flat and that kind of stuff. So it'll be cool to see. Very, very cool to see. So gonna go have this Five Guys now. I was 89 kilograms on the dot today. I would imagine we'll probably have a little jump up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just gonna have the Five Guys, just chill out, have like a chill evening. I'm working tomorrow, so I'm gonna cook my meals in the morning, get some steps done. Yeah, just have a chill evening. Hopefully, normally relaxing does actually help. So I want some inflammation and stuff fall off. So hopefully we don't wake up a bit too heavier tomorrow. But we shall see. I'll see you guys. Tomorrow is leg day actually, so I will film a lot of that because it's going to be a fun day. Working 8:30 till 12:30. No, 8:30 till 2:30. There's some football on. It's fucking FA Cup shite. Arsenal v some absolute shitters. So normally when I'm working, if I get like a good game on, I'll be like, yes, we've got a game on. Let's fucking watch that. But it's shit. So what's happening is now Friday. That's a fucking lie actually. It's Saturday. Don't know how I don't seem to ever be able to get the days right on these vlogs, but it is now Saturday. Yesterday when I spoke, I think when I last spoke I was on my way to get my Five Guys. So obviously I got that yesterday, which was fantastic. Just my usual hamburger and chips. Nothing too fancy, just a hamburger and chips. Woke up this morning. Yesterday I was 89. This morning I was 89.5. So up 0.5 of a kilogram, which isn't much. And I imagine we'll probably be straight back down tomorrow. Anyway, very happy to have that Five Guys in because today I've got legs. So who doesn't like some extra carbs the days before legs? So yeah, that's all good. I've got my check-in on Tuesday. So I'm hoping by then we'll be down to about 88, low 88, high 87s is kind of where I want to be. I know normally I tend to drop quite heavily after legs, my weight. So we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow morning, wake up around about 88 point something would be ideal. I don't do cardio on leg day, so today it's literally just legs. It is 3 o'clock now. Well, half two. Had my pre-workout meal while I was at work. That's me home from work now. Home from work and just preparing for my leg day. Obviously, we've got our intro workout going in. You've probably seen this a few times if you watched a few of the videos before, but we have 20 grams EAs, 10 grams creatine, 10 grams L-glutamine, and we also have 20 grams of Carb X, which is what you're currently sitting on. So let me see if I can move it to something else. Bosh, there we go. 20 grams of Carb X. Mate, by the way, what a fucking day it is today. Like sunny, well, it's like 9 degrees, right? If that, but it's sunny outside. So on the way back from work, had the house tunes on, going to train legs. That was me trying to show you my legs, but I don't have joggers on, which for me is crazy. I'm always joggers, and then I'll take the joggers off 20, 30 minutes into the leg session. But today I'm going straight for shorts, just because it looks sunny outside. So hopefully the gym's nice and warm. A lot of the time when the gym gets, like, it's obviously the outside of it's glass, there's tons of windows. So whenever it's sunny, it does get a little bit warm in there. So preparing in advance for that and wearing shorts from the get-go. Very excited from today's leg day. Today's leg day we have squats, we've got leg press. This is kind of my quad focused leg day. I have a more hamstring focused leg day, which has some RDL in, and it also has some, well, both days have hamstring curls, but one of them has RDLs pretty much. This one has squats and leg press. 2 sets on both, so 4 sets of like heavy compound movements in total, and then obviously just your usual hamstring curl, calf, that kind of stuff, adductors. So very excited for the session. I've got to write it down and get it all planned out just on my logbook, so I'm going to do that now. I've got my 2 ready, pre-workout, intro workout. Let's fucking get it. Depending on how the session goes, depending on how much I film, I might attach some clips as well. Obviously tomorrow we've got upper, which should be a good one. Last week when I had upper, I felt really flat, but this week I had 5 guys yesterday. So hopefully we're still carrying a little bit of carbs into tomorrow for the workout. So good morning everybody, what is happening? It is now Sunday. So last time I spoke to you guys, pretty sure it was Saturday. Nah, it might have been Saturday, maybe Friday. But we had our 5 guys. The morning after the 5 guys, our weight spiked up to 89.5. It is now Sunday and we're at a new low of 88.85, so a 0.1 new low. The lowest I've been before is 88.95. So Sunday morning, took some check-in shots. That's the best I've looked by far. Like I looked at these photos, I was like, holy shit, like I look really good. Legs look fucking mega, posing's getting much better. And then just like the front double bicep, like I'm like, holy shit. So that's the thing with me, like I don't think I look really powerful in the front double bicep. Like my lats don't come out very much. Like I'm not good at getting the lats out. Whereas a front lat, I'm really good at getting my lats out. So I think it's just gonna be a lot more practice. But my actual shape in general is quite good. Like I'm quite big, which is good. So plan of action for today. It is the morning right now. It is 8:10. I've been up for like 3 hours because there was some, well, I normally get up at 6 anyway, but I was up at like 5:45 because of some bird outside fucking hawking away all morning. So I was up a little bit earlier, had my breakfast already, like I said, did my check-ins, done some steps. I'm now going to head to the gym because it's just opened at 8 and do 30 minutes cardio because I've got upper on the cards today. I don't really like training, training and then doing cardio because it's half an hour. I'm training with my mate as well. We always train together on Sunday. Shout out Arian if you're watching this. But yeah, we always train together on our Sunday and I feel a bit guilty like saying, oh, do you want to just do cardio with me or do you want to do steps or something? So I'll go now, get it out of the way. Good for a bit of brain function as well, get some cardio done in the morning. So I'm just going to have a coffee first now and then I'm going to head up, get my cardio done. I'm also going to attach some clips from my leg day yesterday. Now, I did a story post about my leg day, basically just talking about how the weight means nothing if you cannot control it. Now, this is something I've came to terms with recently and something that I've been working on the best I can to actually own the weight. It's something that I think in your younger years of training and when you're not as developed, doesn't really, I was going to say matter as much. When you're younger, just focus on moving weight and with the form being correct. But when you start to develop a bit more, you kind of own the weight. So controlling every part of the movement, the main bit being controlling the change of direction. So for example, the post I did was about this leg press. Now, so many people stack so much weight on this and just let it slam down on them, bounce out the bottom, sometimes even hit the safety bit and bounce out the bottom. That's doing nothing for your legs. All it's doing is stroking that ego of yours, you know? So control the full movement, control the change of direction. This leg press, annoyingly, like my hips do move ever so slightly. Lowering the weight probably would help with that, but I think it's also due to that not being able to like pull myself in tight enough, but it is what it is. But yeah, I just wanted to speak a bit about that. It's the same with most movements. I find people do it with legs the most though, because you can get away with lifting the most with your legs. So people kind of just fucking try stroke their ego and lift silly amounts when they really shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, that was just a bit another talking point I wanted to speak about. But yeah, this whole video, it's Sunday now into Monday tomorrow, was just kind of the intro was talking about why I fell in love with bodybuilding. And that's what the title was going to be, why I started bodybuilding. And just to touch up even more, this is what I love. Like, it's Sunday, I've woke up at 5:45, like went to bed early last night. By the way, this brick thing, if you want to like increase your productivity, I've spoken about it before, is literally the best thing ever. So I like set it so it goes to 2 seconds. I'm gonna get my coffee off the. Sorry, just had to get the coffee real quick. But I was just talking about like the brick. So what that basically does for me is at night at 9:15, it blocks everything on my phone that's going to be a distraction to me. Now, as much as you can say, "Oh, I'm not addicted to your phone," 99% of us are, right? And I know if I didn't do that, at least like 2 out of the 7 nights a week, sometimes I'd be like, all right, let's get to bed on time. There's other times where you're like, oh fuck, I can't be fucked. I'll just keep scrolling. Whereas this brick, right, every single night, no matter what, at 8:45, it will stop me getting access to any app on my phone. And until I come downstairs the next morning and tap my phone on the brick, I cannot access these apps. Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, anything like that. Even banking apps, and like, because what I'd find is like investing in I'd be checking the charts all the time, and it's just not good for my brain because it's like you're awake. So having that where it just completely shuts you off is literally life-saving. So I do it when I go to bed. It's automatically set from 8:45 every night. I also manually do it when I go to the gym. It's so good for the gym because as soon as you leave the house, you can't press it. Like, do you know what I mean? Same with upstairs. Like, technically at night time, I could come downstairs, but it's so different actually having to physically come downstairs and do something physically. It's like when you put your phone in another room, as opposed to just like on your phone, you just like, oh, I'm not going to do it, but you will do it. So that has been life-changing. And for me, like, I'm just, like I said, loving bodybuilding, loving the routine. That for me is one of my favorite things about bodybuilding. The constant self-improvement, the constant chase of doing better, the constant drive, and as well, like I said, just the routine. Like, for me, going to bed at, what time did I go to bed at last night? So last night I was at 28 minutes past 9 and I was up at 5:45. Like, for me, that is just so good. Being up so early, like, I can do so much. Like, already I've done check-ins, I've done steps, I've had a meal, I've cooked another meal, I've started this vlog, I've done some more steps. Like, the amount of productivity you can do in the morning is unmatched, because then if I had to start work at 8:30, it's not even 8:30 yet, and I've done all this stuff, and it's just makes me feel so good. Like, bodybuilding is just tailored to me, I feel. Which is another reason why I love it. So this video has been kind of explaining why I've gotten into bodybuilding. Obviously with some other bits in there as well, with some training clips, etc. as always. But yeah, finished this week off at 88.85. So I don't think we're that down, to be fair. Let me have a look. See. Let me have a wee look. Week 74. I mean, to be fair, so last week's average was 89.87. This week's average is 89.16. So tomorrow we should be down to 88 point something again, which will bring the average down. My week runs Tuesday to Tuesday. So on Monday, like, I'll fill the information on my sheet on a Monday as well. So should be down like 0.8 of a kilogram, which isn't bad. So we'll absolutely take that. We will absolutely take that. So if you enjoyed this video,
make sure to press like and subscribe, and I will see you guys